Hey, what's up, guys? So we're back in the garage today, and just wanted to show you the M6 Gran Coupe, because this car is coming up on 40,000 miles right now. And, you know, if you guys are interested in Bavarian Motorworks, BMW, you know, I'm going to give you a little background. You may be interested in this particular platform, all right? And I think that some of the things I'm going to talk about might influence your decision to see if you want to get one. I'm going to cover things like the maintenance. Sorry, I have to get the clicker. There it is. Because I want to start this up for you. We've got a V8 power engine. Oh, you know what? We should probably try to hear it a little bit. Here we go. Let's see what she sounds like. So this engine makes, they say 560 horsepower. Considering the ZL1 right there, this car really does make more than that. It just feels all of 600, and I'm saying to the wheels. It's just a very, it's, how do I say it? It will surprise you how quick this car goes. It's like you're on the highway and you're doing 75, and you know you want to pass a truck, and you give it a quarter throttle and you're doing like 100, and you're doing it in just as soon as the turbo spool. It's unbelievably fast. You got to check out this engine. Look at this thing. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a work of art. I can give you guys all kinds of details if you want. I don't know how detail oriented some of y'all are, but I'll give you a few of the highlights. So these have Vanos technology. Sprays the fuel right into the the nozzle. It's not going through the air intake, which unfortunately does clog the air intake. So you do have to clean that. It gets little deposits. You know, really, gasoline's a very dirty fuel to burn, and you got to clean all that carbon shit out. But it has the turbos right here, under here. Hold on, there we go. And you know, they're sizable turbos. I mean, considering this is a V8. You really don't need, you know, much as far as size, because they're going to have so much exhaust gas. They're going to spool up quick, and you got 8 cylinders that you're crunching extra air into. So, you know, you got to think about that. You just don't need big-ass turbos. V6, you need bigger turbos, but then you have more lag. And this thing just doesn't have much lag. Now, they did really good job, too, on these brakes. So these brakes right here, they're huge. I think I read they were 400, or you know, as far as the size diameter. That's actually the same size, or I think really close to the same size as the ZL1 1LE. So I just wanted to share. The back also has, I believe, 360 millimeter brake pads. So you're talking about some just really, really big brakes that allow this car to go and be stopped. Now, some of the cool features of this particular vehicle, you do have the carbon fiber roof. The entire roof is carbon fiber on this thing. There's also some carbon fiber bits. You do have the lower rear diffuser here as well. Look at that sweet looking dual exhaust. Ugh. And this car does have a decent sized trunk, okay? So there you go. And yeah, there she is. I'll show you the back real quick just so you can see how far the seat does go back if you're you know, going to use it. But back here, loving this black interior. One note though, this is a negative, okay? I mean, this one's got everything. It's got the Bang & Olufsen, right? And the negative is this is real merino leather. So if you wear a lot of blue jeans, like I wear business casual blue jeans, right? And a button up and a jacket and a nice watch. Rocking the Panerai today. Love this watch. Anyway, that will transfer to this white merino leather, that blue jean. So, you know, if you're a guy who wears suits and ties all the time, you're not gonna have a problem. Just look at this wood though. I gotta show you this now that you can actually see it. It's such a nice place to be. It's got this dark ash wood and it's just beautiful. It really is. They're nailed it with this particular vehicle. The window sticker's in here somewhere. It's I think it's $133,000, I believe. It's in this car somewhere. Maybe I put it somewhere else, but it's really fully loaded. You know, it really is. And it's a lot of fun to drive. It's extremely fast. And, you know, it's just comfortable. It's got a nice sound system. You know, the speakers pop up. It's very cool. You got this nice menu. And it's got mood lighting here, all throughout here. You can't really see it. So at night, looks just, it's got that orange, black palette. The white leather just kind of blends in, and man, it takes a whole nother look. And here you go. So again, I can't show you anything unless I'm going to go to radio, I guess, but. Yeah, it sounds good. We're in Nashville, so, you know, we got to listen to some country. Come on, guys. Don't be hating on country now. Country's the new rock. Check it out. Well, if you want one of these, I've had no issues. Do you understand what I just said? I've had no issues with this vehicle, nothing. It has worked. I mean, I do need new front tires now, but we're not quite 40 yet, 37.8, but you know, we're on the track there. I bought it when I had 29, so I put a good amount of miles on it. So if you're thinking about getting an M6 Gran Coupe, this is a 2014, and you know, I gotta recommend it. I thought this was one of the most beautiful cars that BMW has ever made. I thought it was one of the most beautiful sedans that I think anybody's ever made. This car is beautiful. I mean, look, I don't care who you are. One more look on the outside. By the way, one thing that you could program, you got to get this right here. Check this out. This is the Harley right here. So once you get this, you can program this vehicle, and you can program the mirrors, and you can change the exhaust note and a bunch of other things. So it is very cool in that regard. But you got to pay for that software, and you got to pay for that adapter, which is like, I don't know, I think it's $100 roughly all in, or something like. So there she is. Well, I hope you found something good about this video. I've really enjoyed this vehicle. I think it's one of the nicer ones they've ever produced. It's got great lines, and hope you learned something. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday. It's so nice here in Nashville. Check it out. We just had a cold front, but everything's starting to bloom. You know, this area, this neighborhood is just like really, really nice, guys. You'll like it.